I think the conversation that I most often have, which is I think a common blind spot for most young tech entrepreneurs, is really getting into the head of the buyer, thinking through what makes them successful. Why should they move ahead? What obstacles do they have to get this thing to be their thing? Because ultimately, if you're going to sell technology, someone has to buy technology. And so I think just understanding the mindset of what's required for someone to get approval for this thing. How do I make sure that they're getting what they want out of it? In order for a successful relationship where you sell technology, it gets adopted, the customer loves it, you have to solve a problem that the buyer has. Then the buyer has to adopt it so it becomes a joint thing. It's your thing, it's their thing. A mistake that founders commonly make is they think in terms of what they're building and selling and the problem it's solving. They don't spend enough time thinking through the mindset of the buyer. What's it going to take for them to be successful? What approvals do they need to get this done? But then, really importantly, even once they sell it, like, how are we doing this month? Are you getting what you want out of it? So I always use simple things like adopt their measures. Don't look at it the way you look at it. Say, what however you measure this success, I'm going to measure success. We're going to own this together. I want my team to adopt your metrics, and then I want to look at them the same way you look at them, the same interval you look at them, and I want your success to be my success, but I want your failures to be owned by us as well. So when you start to have those kinds of conversations with buyers, they start to really think, okay, well, this is really a partnership, because anybody can create a transaction by having something that fits the need, but it's a lot harder to build from that a relationship where you really now trust each other, and then you can evolve and grow the relationship and so on. And so I think that that's something that most founders and startups could really learn from, and is adopting the mindset of the buyer.